Step 2, we're going to fold the bottom up with the ugly side touching. We're going to do this 4 inches, and you can use your seam gauge, that's your metal ruler, to make sure it's folded evenly. And you're going to put a pin to each side going through the fabric twice to be secure. Alright, looking at my fabric, I've got a side that's a lot darker in color and one that's lighter. The lighter in color we usually call the wrong side, the ugly side. Think about a shirt. You know which side's inside out because the inside is usually less pretty than the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down so the ugly side is on top. I'm going to pull up the bottom edge so I'm seeing pretty side at the bottom here. And then I'm going to use my seam gauge here. And I'm going to measure. I want the distance of this fold to be 4 inches. That wasn't quite 4 inches, so I'm going to pull it up a little bit more, measuring from the fold to the edge of my fabric there. And now I'm at 4 1/4. Maybe I'll back it back down a little bit, and still 4 1/8. And a little bit more puts me at 4 inches right there. If that's in the right spot, I'm going to take one of my pins here, and I'm going to pin it in place. I'm going to do that by going down through both layers, turning, and coming back through. So I got the sharp side of the pin and the head on the same side, with it going through all layers. So that edge is going to stay. Then I'm going to come to this edge, and we're going to make sure it is also 4 inches from the fold to the top. 4 right there. And I'm going to put a pin here so this side doesn't move. So I went down through, and I'm going to turn the pin so that it comes back up the top, and I've got the point and the pin head on the same side. And then it's not a bad idea at all to double check in the middle here to make sure the middle stays at 4 inches. You can put a pin here too if you'd like, but you just need one on each side. And that's step 2. Step 2, we've measured 4 inches and we pinned it. Step 3, we're going to press the fold so that it stays flat and stays put for your next few stitches. Pressing is a little bit different than ironing. Our goal is to put a crease in instead of get rid of a wrinkle. I've come back to my ironing board. I have my fabric pinned and measured at 4 inches. I'm going to take my iron, and the pressing is I'm going to press, and I'm going to hold it here and count roughly to 10 seconds. There is no side-to-side motion on this one. I'm just pressing up and down. And now, I've got a nice crisp crease here where up over here is bubbly, so I'm going to scoop the iron through the air down, and I'm going to push and hold here, roughly 10 seconds. Alright, all I did was up and down right here on the crease. The crease is nice, flat, and crisp. And I didn't rub anywhere, and I didn't iron pins. Pins don't play nice if ironed. Alright, step 3, pressing the fold. Done.